My Low-Carb Life, Chapter 8. The first few months. After a few weeks, I settled into this new way of eating. I discovered what foods I could eat and began to learn the carb value of many foods. At the end of the first month, I had lost about 12 pounds. I was very excited. This weight loss gave me the motivation to keep going. I continued to keep my food journal and record my weight every Friday. It wasn't too long before my clothes began to feel looser, which was a great feeling. But things really hit home that August. As I mentioned, I'm the founder and director of the Knoxville Film Festival, which takes place each September. As part of the festival, we have a local filmmaking competition called the 7-Day Shootout, in which teams of filmmakers have 7 days to make a 4 to 7 minute short narrative film. The competition takes place about a month prior to the film festival. Each year we have a kickoff event for the 7-Day Shootout that is attended by the filmmaking teams, in which I give the filmmakers instructions for the competition. By the time the kickoff rolls around, I had lost more than 50 pounds. This was about 5 months after I started my low-carb lifestyle. It was obvious that I had lost weight, and this was really the first time I had been around the local filmmaking community since I started. The feedback I received that night was nothing short of amazing. I had so many people make comments about how much healthier I looked. That was the kind of motivation that I needed to continue on my journey. Since I am talking about comments from others, I want to take a moment and mention that not all comments you hear will be supportive. I had a person tell me once, "Everybody wants you to succeed, just not more than them." When I first started my diet, we had friends and family over for a get-together at our house. When I told them about what I was doing, I said I wanted to weigh less than I did when I graduated high school. One of them smirked and said, "Yeah, that's not going to happen." I know it shouldn't have, but that really hurt my feelings. I was trying very hard to do something for my health, and hearing those words made me angry and sad. I eventually got over it, but I'll never forget it. I used those words as motivation. It wasn't so much of, "I'm going to show them," but more of, "I'm even more determined now to be successful." Other times I would encounter people who didn't outwardly mock me, but I could tell there was some skepticism about me achieving my goal. And I suppose they may have a point. The reality is that the vast majority of people who set out to lose weight are not successful. Or if they are, they will eventually gain the weight back. However, I have found people who are very supportive of my efforts and have expressed their support and enthusiasm in a variety of ways. Those kinds of comments and actions keep me motivated and encouraged. Just remember, no one is going to be as excited or as committed to your plan as you are. If you expect others to embrace your new efforts as enthusiastically as you are, I'm afraid that oftentimes you will be disappointed. I'm not sure why that is exactly. It could be that others are jealous of your resolve, or maybe when someone sees you being committed and successful, they are reminded of their own shortcomings. At any rate, my suggestion is to be committed to your program and let the results speak for themselves. By the way, for the person who mocked me when I told them I wanted to eventually weigh less than I did in high school, when I graduated high school 45 years ago, I weighed 175 pounds. Today, I weigh 160 pounds. Enough said.